everyone, and welcome back to Unforgotten Tech. My name is Gregory Krause, and today we are talking about engine air filters. We're going to be answering the following questions. What is an engine air filter? What do they do? What are the maintenance intervals? What happens if you don't replace your engine air filter? And finally, we're going to be going over a step-by-step process on how to inspect and replace your engine air filter. Now, before we get started today, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any ideas on future content, please leave a comment below. The engine air filter is in the air induction hoses filtering out all the air entering the engine. This allows the vehicle's engine to get clean air, which is crucial in the combustion process. This prevents airborne contaminants such as dirt, dust, and leaves from getting pulled into your car's engine and potentially damaging it. Over time, the engine air filter will gather more debris, causing it to clog up and allow less airflow to reach the engine. Some issues this can cause are problems with your engine, a decrease in gas mileage, lower performance, check engine lights, or a rough idle and starting problems. Vehicle manufacturers vary on their recommendations for how often air filters should be replaced. Many recommend changing it every 15 to 30,000 miles. Consulting your manufacturer's recommendations will confirm the best practices for your vehicle. Driving conditions and climate can affect the lifespan of an air filter. If you often drive on dirt roads, do a lot of stop-and-go driving, or live in a dusty or dry climate, you might need to change your air filter more often. To keep track of when to change your air filter, many people rely on a visual inspection to help determine when to replace it. Alright, now let's learn how to visually inspect an air filter and replace it. The first step is to locate the engine air filter. Most filters will be housed under the hood in an air filter housing that can be opened by removing clips, snaps, or screws. Refer to the owner's manual if unsure of the location. After we've located the engine air filter, we will undo the clips and remove the engine air filter from the housing. Now that the air filter's been removed, we can visually inspect it. If the air filter is clean or has a little bit of dirt on it, we'll reinstall it. However, if there's a good amount of dirt on the air filter, we are going to replace it with a new one. Now let's put the new air filter back in the vehicle. We'll do this by reversing the process and putting it back in the air filter housing. Make sure all clips are fully secured. Now that you have a brand new air filter, we can close the hood and be back on our way. Just to recap, today we learned about engine air filters. We learned what an engine air filter was, what they do, what the maintenance intervals are, what happens if you don't change your engine air filter, and lastly, we went through step by step on how to visually inspect and how to replace an engine air filter. I want to thank all of you for joining us here today. My name's Gregory Krause with Unforgotten Tech. We'll see you next time.